The other day, we talked about Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 getting possibly remastered. The leak that just blazed across the internet when we found out that something was happening with PlayStation. And we covered it, and we found out that we aren't getting a remaster, but we're getting the next best thing. Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are being ported to the PS4 and PS5, and that's a huge win. I mean, the leaked re-releases, I guess you could say. It's by far the most talked about upcoming Call of Duty release over Modern Warfare 4 right now, which is ironic since we got a giant dump of Modern Warfare news over the last couple weeks. Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, they're getting talked about way more right now, and it seems that Black Ops 7's Black Ops Classic mode, it's still hands down the most popular thing in Call of Duty right now. I mean, the writing's on the wall, right? Before we jump back in the video, I just got back from Spain, and this was on my doorstep. Today's video is powered and sponsored by Displate. Now, these aren't just posters. These feel like premium collection pieces. And the first thing that stood out was the packaging. Absolutely packaged for care and for you to be able to open these and experience. So I'm gonna open for you guys. I'm going to show you all of the Displates that I got in this package, and then I'm gonna show you how easy it is to put these anywhere in your house and actually move them around, because you put stuff up, it gets boring. You want to be able to move it around and change it, and Displate makes it super easy. If you've never seen Displate before, they make premium metal posters featuring everything from gaming, movies, TV shows, anime, sports, pretty much any fandom you can think of. They have over 200 officially licensed collections from brands like Marvel, Star Wars, The Witcher, One Piece, and a ton more. Plus, artwork from thousands of independent artists. Now, one thing I really liked was just how much variety they have. You can spend hours browsing through the different designs on their website. Whatever your passion is, chances are there is a Displate for it. Whether you're into gaming, movies, sports, anime, or even wanting something unique, they've got tons of options. For me, my biggest interest are gaming and movies, so collections like Star Wars and Marvel are right up my alley. They also offer custom Displates, which they let you upload your own photos, gaming screenshots, artwork, personal designs, and you can turn them into premium metal posters. Now, another thing that's really cool is how easy they are to put up. No tools, no nails, no drilling holes in your wall, no getting in trouble. They use a magnetic mounting system that takes a few seconds to install, and if you ever decide to move them around later, you can just remove them without damaging the wall. That's honestly one of my favorite parts if you ever want to change up your setup or refresh the look of your room. Swap them around. It's easy. So we put Iron Man where Master Chief was, and now we need Master Chief to go where Iron Man was. Watch how easy this is. Are you ready? Here we go. Done. And once you get multiple Displates displayed together, that's when they start to make an impact. I went with the texture finish on it, which gives them a premium textured look and makes the artwork stand out even more in person. Now, if you're anything like me, seeing them all together on the wall, that's where it comes together. The room instantly feels more personalized and more like your space. If you want to check them out for yourself, I'll have the link down at the top of the description and the pinned comment. And don't forget, use code CHAOS at checkout to save some money on your order. Huge thanks to Displate for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into it. I think the community has spoken pretty clearly here. They want old school gameplay. They don't care about all the new stuff. Sure, DMZ2 looks very interesting, super interesting. Actually, I think it could end up being something really good. Modern Warfare campaign, I think it has some really cool ideas and takes. I think it's going to be a fresh set when it comes to Call of Duty campaigns. I mean, then you have the 6v6 multiplayer. I think people care more about old school gameplay than whatever the new stuff could be. Now, more information has actually come out about Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2's re-releases, and we're going to cover it today because we are in news form. That's right, news gear, news grind, whatever you want to call it. We are literally doing news videos every single day until we get through all the news for Call of Duty because I owe that to you guys. Somebody asked me the other day, are we done with top 10s and top 20s? Absolutely not. We can't be done with those. That's literally what the channel's built off of. But for now, we're taking a sabbatical because we have to talk about all this stuff, right? I mean, this is official information we're going to cover too. Now, this is stuff you can fact check for yourself if you have a jailbroken PS4. Do you have a jailbroken PS4? I don't, but I'm sure there are people that still do. The new PSN store date for Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 is confirmed to be legitimate, and they are standalone games. That's huge too. That's even bigger than the original news we gave. And I know a lot of people are like, it's not remastered, this sucks. I get it, you're right, remaster would be crazy, but we already talked about the shockwaves that would happen if Black Ops 2 remastered at the same time as Modern Warfare 4 came out. They would demonize their own franchise because everybody would go play Black Ops 2. I promise you, they would. But this is good. They're standalone games, not just backwards compatible releases of the original PS3 releases of those games. These are going to be brand new, standalone, native versions of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. At least that's what's been uploaded to the PSN store. Now, there is a little bit of confusion, and I'll admit I was actually confused on the last video I made about it. In the last video, I said there would be native PS4 and PS5 versions of these games. But that doesn't seem to be true now that people have jailbroken their consoles and they've actually dug into the game files themselves. Instead, they're going to be native PS4 versions of the games. And those PS4 versions, get ready, will be playable on the PS5. Similar to how Rockstar handled the PS4 and PS5 versions of Red Dead Redemption 1 not too long ago. So there is a brand new native PS4 version of these games coming. And that version will be playable on the PS5, which is still great news. It's not the best news because I said, oh, we're going to get a PS4 version and we're also going to get a PS5 version. Maybe it'll be enhanced. That's not technically the case, but it's okay. It's okay. You can still go play Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 on your PS5, which for me, that's a huge win. The fact that these are standalone native releases and they are not going to be just backwards digital compatible versions of the PS3 originals, this is really bigger than maybe some of you realize. And I can see the comments now. Oh yeah, whatever. It's not that big a deal. They're still going to be hacked and not playable. That's not the case. Okay, native, standalone. Those keywords right there tell you that this isn't what everybody thought it was going to be. The fact that it's native to the PS4 means it will not be using the same servers or the same matchmaking as the original PS3 version. Let me reiterate that. Let me punch that home, sink that in for you. Native PS4 will not be using the same servers or matchmaking as the original PS3 version. Okay? PS4 and PS5 players will have their own matchmaking pool. And you know what that means? I'll give you 3 seconds to guess. 1, 2, 3. To start out, no modded lobbies. I want to say that. I want to preface that with a grain of salt. To start out, okay? Because you know how modders are. You know how hackers are. They'll figure a way in. They always do. They nose their way right in there and they burrow in and like rats. But to start out, there will be no modded lobbies. It's a clean slate. That does mean better security. It actually means we should be able to play these freaking games again without getting doxxed. At least in the beginning. How they support it moving forward, I don't know. But the fact that we're in 2026 and I am sitting here telling you that I'm going to be able to boot up my PS5 and I'm going to be able to go play Black Ops 1 and get in a 6v6 multiplayer lobby and it's not going to be hacked to absolute oblivion has me smiling. And then you add on that, the cherry on top, I'm going to go play Black Ops 2 on my PS5 and hopefully not get hacked in modded lobbies too and be able to experience what I experienced so many years ago. I'm a pretty happy Call of Duty guy right now. Now, it's still not confirmed if there's going to be an Xbox equivalent of those re-releases. We're just focused on PlayStation right now. COD is owned by Microsoft now, so I would imagine that they're going to want their own version of the popular re-release, but it's actually kind of tricky because the Xbox 360 versions of these games are currently playable on the Xbox Series consoles via backwards compatibility. So they would have to fully replace the existing versions of the games or release second standalone versions if they want to do the native 9th console generation re-releases like the PlayStation's doing, but doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I don't think Microsoft would have a hard time convincing people to pay for these games again. I really don't, because the reward is a new matchmaking, security, and an updated player pool, so you don't have to deal with the BS that people still... Yeah, there's people out there that use modded 360s from 20 years ago. Yes, the Xbox 360 is 20 years old, and there are still people that rock modded Xbox 360s. PC players, well, you're probably out of luck. I'm sorry. Unless Microsoft decides to release a new version of the game on the Xbox PC store, but I kind of doubt they're going to do that. Plus, PC players already have Black Ops 1 and 2 through Plutonium, so it's not like they're really hurting for secure versions of the multiplayer because they've actually had those for years now. So you're kind of on the outside looking in, but then again, I think you're okay. The real debate is this. Will Microsoft actually release these ports of Black Ops 1 and 2 right before the launch of Modern Warfare 4? That's my big question. Are they going to split the player base? Because it will indeed split the player base. Or do they just not have any confidence in Modern Warfare 4 to bring people back, so they're going to try to satisfy absolutely everybody? It's a buffet of Call of Duty. They'll release Modern Warfare 4 to satisfy the Timmies. They'll also release Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 to satisfy the rest of us. And then they just let the best games win. I mean, no matter what, Microsoft wins in that situation. The Call of Duty community is so diverse at this point, you're never going to be able to release a game that satisfies everyone. So honestly, why not just release multiple games with super different gameplay and let everybody have their fun without trying to force everyone into one player pool? I mean, I remember when Activision released Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered on the same exact day. They also bundled it together so you couldn't get Modern Warfare Remastered unless you bought Infinite Warfare, whatever. It wouldn't be the first time that they've released two super different Call of Duty games at the same time, and they let the people choose. They let the people choose what gameplay style they want. So there you go. Good news. It's all good news. PS4 native. You'll be able to play it on your PS5. It is happening. It is coming. Nothing for Xbox yet, but I find it hard to believe that they wouldn't follow suit and go with it. And once again, native, standalone, not just going backwards, which is huge. It's huge, guys. I mean, we're going to play. We're going to do some open lobbies. We're going to take this thing back to 2013 or whenever it was. I'll see you soon.